Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. That's Pierce in motion. Second down. Jackson. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll be the chance. A first down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walter. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. He'll step up and run this. He's got it. That's a first down across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Green, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now third down.
Third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's Pierce in motion.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
13. Report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try and get there. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
The work strong. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. He'll go again here with Henry. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Go.
Now, Jackson moving to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
2.
gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
That's good.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a run. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan.
From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the end. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready?
In motion comes Walker. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
3rd and short, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
Tyler
10.
Boyd was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Now here's Aaron Jones. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the
He's
carry.
across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 9-yard
2nd
pickup.
and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Escaping the dangers, throwing and completing. First time these two have, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Pushed out to his right. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Rocker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's deep, looking for Boyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, report. Report.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, the ball's out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Third and long for Jackson. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a 5-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Let's go now.
They'll run it to Jones to begin this drive. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Gain of 6.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he won't get away. Good opening attack there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and 7. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. But they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
In motion goes Likely. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On the return is Rodgers. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And you connect. It is a thing of beauty. In this case, it results in a touchdown.
This one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one complete to Pierce. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Working across the field. He's going to find more. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Gain of 11. That's good for Vikings.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. This kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6.
DJ Chark. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Pierce in motion. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Inches at the 32-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
No, we changed it. Hey, report! Report!
In motion goes Likely. Second down. Jackson. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and